Hello, my name is Beverly Harris. I'm an internationally renowned scholar and teacher of Christian social ethics and feminist theory. I was born on August 4th, 1932, and I've been a lifelong Presbyterian. I have a master's in religious education and a doctor of philosophy from Union Theological Seminary. Before I became a social change leader, I worked as an associate campus minister. I am known by many as the mother of Christian feminist ethics. What are my communities of accountability? My graduate students and colleagues' opinions matter the most to me. It is important to me that I am leading by example for the women of the world and especially those that I mentor, and for those who cannot do it for themselves. What is the work you are trying to accomplish as a life goal? My life goal is for women's reproductive freedom, but not just for women to have the right to choose. They need to have the moral necessity of our society guaranteeing the availability of birth control and of safe, legal medical abortions. I also fight for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgenders to have equal justice, including gay marriage. In my opinion, what is the principal duty of a Christian? The duty of a Christian is to love God and Jesus and to go to church and follow the rules of the Bible, but also to be practicing human communication for caring and nurturance for one another. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. What is your principal audience and who are you speaking of when you fight for social change? When I fight for social change, I'm speaking to everyone because everyone needs to be working together to impact and make a change. But the change that needs to be made is for the women of our world. The change also needs to be made within the Christian church. What is your conception of power? Power comes from your education. You cannot have power unless you're educated. God is also a source of power that He gives to us, but He has given us the opportunity to choose how we use it. Everyone has the capability of becoming very powerful, but not everyone can figure out how to do that. What are your four principal truth claims? First truth claim is that all creatures have a special place in the realm of God, here on earth and beyond. Second, advanced global capitalism is morally bankrupt economic structure and it's decimating both humanity and the earth. Thirdly, Jesus is an advocate for women, and He would want them to be treated the exact same as men. And lastly, I believe that our world is on the verge of self-destruction and death because the society as a whole has so deeply neglected that which is most valuable and the most basic for all works of love, the work of human communication, of caring and nurturance, and tending the personal bonds of community. My claims are justified by social, political, scriptural, and economic ideals. What is your attitude towards institutions, particularly the church? I think institutions are great and they're very useful and needed in the world today. It's a great way to bring people together and tend to those community bonds. But the Christian church has been breeding a hatred and fear of women, and this must be changed now. I have started a few of my own institutions, but I'm particularly proud of the one I began in North Carolina. I founded the Mountain Community of St. Clair, which is a small, justice-based community of recovering Presbyterians and others. What is your view of Jesus? I love God and Jesus, and I read the Bible through the lenses of a liberation ethic. I think He was just a poor man who was not excessive at all. I think Jesus was an advocate of women. Jesus would be displeased by the lack of respect we have for one another today. He felt every Christian should be treated equally. While I was visiting DePaul, it reminded me of the University of California, Berkeley, where I worked as the associate campus minister. I am really pleased by the way the female students have had great advances in their rights regarding their education. Education is very important to me, and I'm happy with the way the school has a wide variety of women's studies and religious classes, along with theological religion classes. But I am displeased by the way the theological education is being taught. It needs to be shifted significantly to include all the lives, experiences, and intellectual contributions of women from all the different classes, races, and cultures.